Hello you lovely lot. Today's video is going to look at the Helikon-Tex EDC Lite bag. I use it as an EDC bag mainly for work, Monday to Friday. I've carried out a few mods that I'd like to share with you and perhaps a quick rundown of the contents. There she is, shadow grey. Okay, so this is the bag. I think it's 21 litres. Empty it's about 600 and something grams. So it's pretty lightweight. It's got two pockets, one at the front, large one at the back, a couple of bottle holders. They, in all fairness, they're not very secure. It does hold a drinks bottle, but the potential for it falling out is quite high. But, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, what I've done, as you might notice, zip pulls on the front compartment are normally black. That's how they come from the factory. All I've done is I've put a bit of red heat shrink tubing over the top, and that's mainly because this is the compartment that I've got a first aid kit in. So if something happened to me and I had to tell someone to get my first aid kit, I can say look for the red zip pulls. And that's it there. Now, originally this first aid kit just came with straps for attachment to a molly system. What I've actually done is I've sewn some Velcro on those two strips, so it can still be, you know, carried on a belt, on the side of a bag if you've got a molly system on there or whatever. But by putting the Velcro on there, it means I can utilise the soft Velcro fitting on the Helikon-Tex bag, and it just holds it in place. That way everything's at hand, it can be just grabbed and taken. I made this hanger up, again, piece of Velcro, and there's just a little LED light on there and a whistle. There's a button compass, not that I'm likely to get lost, but at the end of the day it would just give me cardinal points of direction if I need them. Up here is a small LED flashing light, primarily marketed for keep fitters, those that want to go jogging of a night, etc, etc. What I've done is, again, I've made a little elasticated loop and I've sewn some Velcro on the back of it. The reason being that if I want to use it, he says, throwing it on the floor, if I was walking of a night, and I want either people to see me, I don't want to get run over, or I'm with a group and I need them to know where I am, I can just switch the light on, which has three modes: solid, strobe and a slower strobe. 72-hour runtime on solid, I think it's 96-hour runtime on strobe. But I can just stick it on the Velcro on the bag and I've got a marker. I've also got one of Helikon-Tex EDC organisers here, and all there is there's a Write in the Rain notepad, a Mylar blanket and a couple of pens. Then moving down, again, Helikon-Tex EDC organiser. I think this is a large one. Again, it's got Velcro on the back, but this time it's actually done by the factory, so it can be taken out. If you don't want to use the Velcro, they fold over and it's no longer sticky. It's not a bad organiser, to be honest. Cheaper than Maxpedition, can hold quite a bit. I'm not going to go through it all now, that perhaps I'll do in another video. Then right at the bottom of the bag, as I say, this is primarily my work bag. It could be utilised as a get home bag. At the end of the day, if you're out and about and something happens, you have to improvise or just use what you've got in your person. So there's a crappy disposable poncho, emergency bivvy bag, which is Mylar based. I wouldn't want to kip all night in it. I'd wake up soggy. At the end of the day, it's not comfort, it's not camping, it's there to try and keep you alive. Some wet wipes, and then I've got some cereal bars and a brew kit. And that is it from a survival point of view. Main compartment is pretty much kept empty because that's where I stick my lunch to and from work. The only thing that's in there at the moment is I've got a Helikon-Tex 1 litre water bottle in an Nalgene neoprene cover. The cover gives the bottle some insulation. Because the bag's quite light and thin, it also gives it some protection if I actually drop it down onto a hard surface. The bottle probably wouldn't break, but it's just a bit of added protection. As I say, this compartment's quite big and all it carries normally is my lunch. The other thing I like about the bag is it's got a sternum strap. I'll put my teeth in. There's no belly belt on it, so you ain't got to worry about that. The other good thing is, if you're walking down the road and suddenly the mutant zombie bikers are after you, providing you undo the sternum strap, there's 2 quick release buckles on the shoulder straps. You can pop them whilst you're doing your Linford Christie, and the bag will literally just fall away behind you if you felt that you had to dump it. Anyway, that's it at the moment. As I say, I might do a separate video on the contents of this pouch. I'm a little bit undecided at the moment. But there you go, Helikon-Tex EDC Lite. I like it a lot. Thank you for watching.